Okay, we're not doing an intro. Alright, this is probably gonna be uh the first video with actual. It's not even probably. It's going to be the first video with actual voice on this channel. I'm gonna let y'all know now. For anybody who sees this, we don't do intros here. That's not how we do it. I'm not socially adept enough to fucking formulate an intro. So you're just gonna get what you get. What we gonna talk about here is honestly the background gameplay that I'm going to use is probably going to be a portion. It's probably going to be a portion of what it's about. Realism, realistic art styles, and realism in video games, and why it's a stupid fucking idea. And it's honestly really annoying to hear about. We need to make our games more realistic 24/7. Okay, I guess since it's what the background gameplay is probably going to be, we're going to start with Roblox. The CEO of Roblox is just addicted, completely addicted to the idea of having the man. If whenever I'm not good at editing, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up the tweet, but that would require me digging on Twitter, and I don't know if I feel like doing that. But he essentially, like, there was a post from Roblox where they put out like a video where it was an update to Roblox where AI would change the way that Roblox looked for every game and then just make it look super hyper realistic. And for anyone who's actually seen it, I don't know who's going to be watching. All is going to be watching this outside of the people who I know or who I'm probably going to send this to. It looked like shit, man. Oh my god, it looked awful. The text boxes were they would like multiply the same text box and it would like sprawl it across the screen. The UI was just complete UI hell. It looked awful. You wouldn't know where to click if you were trying to click on certain things in the game. Like it was a terrible showcase. I'm surprised they even let the motherfuckers release that video, to be honest, because I mean, it looked like shit. And I just don't understand the purpose behind a lot of gaming companies being addicted to the idea that we need to make our game hyper realistic. And to segue into that, we got a game that recently got announced. It's the remake of the remake of the remake of the remake, the 500th remake of Star Fox 64. I think it's literally just called Star Fox and nothing else. But they showed off the game, and this will be something I can definitely pull up. Again, not good at editing, so it's probably gonna. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, to be honest. But I'll pull it up on the screen, and man, Fox, that's not Fox McCloud. I'm not gonna lie. The hyper realistic art style, and I don't even. This is from Nintendo, by the way. Now I know people got their gripes with Nintendo, but the one thing that Nintendo has usually done is they've been able to stay out of the stupid trend of trying to make every single little thing look hyper realistic and shit. They did not do that this time, and now the art style is getting clowned. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen the jokes. Those motherfuckers look chopped. Fox, I mean, still fucking chopped, but I can deal with it. I mean, like, Peppy, or not Peppy, yeah, Peppy Hair. I'm not a Star Fox fan, but like, Peppy Hair, damn, bro, what did they do? He's not terrible, but like, he's another one where he's like, he's not terrible, but he still don't look as good as he could have looked. And then you got Falco, and I forgot what the frog's name was. Slippy? Yeah, Slippy. Damn, bro, what did they do? Slippy. Well, I'm gonna just say it, bro. I'm gonna say it like Mighty Keith said it. Slippy looks like he goes up and asks random women for hugs on the street, bro. Like, what the fuck did y'all do? And then Falco, oh my god, instant aura loss. What did they do to him? That's not Falco, bro. That is not Falco Lombardi. That is the scoliosis sparrow. That is not Falco. I don't know what the fuck they did, but like, I remember. I think a good example of this. I remember when the original Sonic 1 movie got showcased, and they came out with the original design for Sonic, and he looked just like these motherfuckers. Chopped as shit. I would actually bargain to say he went worse. He looked like way worse, because at least Fox is like meh. Fox, Peppy, and Wolf they look terrible, but they're still meh. Like you can deal with it if you had to. Like if the game turns out to have really good gameplay, like you can deal with those designs because you're not going to be looking at them half the time. But the Sonic design, oh my god! If you had to look at that shit for a whole movie, ooh. But if they didn't cave and change the design, and you had to look at that ugly ass design for a whole movie, that would suck. Cause oh my god, bro, that was terrible. I'm so glad that they changed that, and they bullied them into changing it. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all might have to do that again. Y'all might have to bully motherfuckers again and getting to change that design. Cause what is this, dog? This is again, it's just a question of like, who the fuck asked for this? Who asked for I want hyper realistic animals instead of actual like the cartoony-ish, more like art style focused designs that Nintendo has gone for. You went for, let's go for hyper realistic. And again, they're not the only game that has done it. Like Monster Hunter used to be really into the art style side of things because their graphics weren't really up to par. So they just got to sit there and they got to make everything look good, like art style wise. World is not my favorite game as far as art style. I think the game is fine on like a gameplay level. It's also not my favorite gameplay. I'm not a big fan of the controls, but World, art style wise, is definitely lacking compared to the older Monster Hunter games. I definitely like the art style of Rise more, purely from art style. Obviously, it looks graphically better, but that's obvious because Rise came out on a Switch. But then you get to Wilds, and let me not, because me ranting about Wilds is a whole different video. It's a whole different thing. I'm gonna leave that alone now. But them trying to push for it feels like they didn't know what they were doing, because they tried to push that for that realistic art style, and number one, it looks worse than World, both graphically and art style wise. The game looks dusty as fuck half the time because the maps spend most of their time in fallow because of the story. But you are seeing ugly ass map most of the game, and then like only one of the maps starts to look good. The Scarlet Forest starts to look good in plenty, but it's like, okay, so the game looks ugly as fuck 66% of the time, and then like the last 34% of the time it's like, oh yeah, it's meh, it's passable. And I'm like, man, shit's $70. I ain't paying $70 for passable. Alright, well, I ended up paying $70 for passable, man. I wish I could go back in time and tell my past self to refund that damn game. Or not refund it, but just not buy it. Because holy shit, I should have seen the signs when I played the beta, to be honest. Because now I'm at a point where I am just no longer excited for anything new as far as Monster Hunter. I used to get so excited for that stuff. This shit don't happen no more. But let me close out that rant. Let me stop talking about that, because that's for another time. That's for another video. I still have to record some sort of Monster Hunter gameplay before I can talk about Monster Hunter. But yeah, man, the hyper realism in games, I'm not gonna lie, it's gotta stop. Because again, you got a lot of, again, people in the gaming industry talking about, well, we need to create like a metaverse where you have like a realistic style and the characters look realistic and everything looks real. I'm like, motherfucker, what do you think we play video games for? Like, like you go to work, everything shit. The economy is down the fucking drain. You can't pay for anything. You got to deal with the shitty ass taxes, especially in America. America makes you pay for everything. They make you pay. America makes you pay money to pay money. Okay, they make you pay for absolutely everything. So like, on top of other things, just real life, just in general, real life fucking sucks. So why the fuck would I want to come home and get on the game and be reminded of real life in the damn game? Can somebody tell me that? Like, who the fuck asked for there to be a bunch of realism? I don't get it. I don't think they get it. And for a lot of companies, I think the only reason that they're going for the stupid hyper realism is because fucking shareholders get a hard on from it. But I don't want that shit. Nobody else wants that shit. And the people who say they want that shit, they immediately regret it when they get it. Alright, so like, it doesn't make sense to me. A portion of the realism, this is a bit of a side tangent. Open world, bro. The whole gaming community needs to shut the fuck up about open world. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like it's the... Y'all say you want it until the game comes out and it runs like shit on your best fucking PC, and then you don't want it anymore. Because the amount of... Because, like, bro, the revisionist history of Breath of the Wild is fucking crazy. Because, like, you go from... people talking about, oh man, it would be so cool if there was an open world Zelda game. Then you get an open world Zelda game, and everyone thought it was great, and Breath of the Wild was the gold standard. You fast forward to now, you got people talking about, oh my god, Breath of the Wild was awful. That open world was shit. Why the hell? Who even asked for that? I'm like, who? What do you mean? Who asked for that? It was you, motherfucker. You. Okay. Not me. Not the game company. Y'all kept asking for it. And it's not even just... It wasn't even just Legend of Zelda. It was fucking, like, multiple other games. Mario, like... Samus came a little bit after in the open world. It kind of got screwed by its own open world because open world was boring as shit. But, like, there are so many people asked for open world Sonic games, Zelda. They asked for open world games that used to be there. They asked for them back to be made and remade into a new style. They asked for games that didn't have open world before. It's like, oh man, how cool would it get to be an open... For the XYZ game to be open world. And for the few games that got it, bro, especially in recent times, they fucking suck because a lot of engines just can't handle open world like that. And if it can, it looks ugly. And if it can't handle it, then the game just won't run. I need you motherfuckers to stop asking for open world because it's obvious you don't want it. You keep begging for it. Or you beg, like, y'all are wondering why the gaming industry is fucking, oh, we need to make open world games. Nigga, they are making open world games because you fucking asked for it. You asked for it. You wanted this. And now you're complaining that you got it? It don't make no sense to me. It really doesn't. But, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, for actually the realism art styles, that's another thing. It's kind of parallel with the open world topic. People also ask for realistic art styles. People also complain about certain games that have more anime-like or cartoony art styles, bro. I don't know if any of y'all have ever looked in the stream chat of like any kind of gaming showcase, whether that be Xbox, Nintendo Direct, PlayStation, something from like Summer Games Fest. But bro, any single time a game with a fucking anime art style even shows up, the chat just erupts into toxicity. It's like, oh my god, cringe anime game. Who the fuck wants this? Nobody wants this stupid cringe anime game. Who wants that? And I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. Like, and then the same people will get a realistic game and it looks ugly as fuck. It looks ugly as fucking sin, and then they'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Who wants this? This game looks so ugly." I'm like, "Nigga, who wants it? You wanted it. You asked for this. You asked for the open world. You asked for the realistic art styles. You complain when you get anything that's even close to an anime art style. Like that. This is what you asked for. You wanted it, and now you got it. So, congratulations." You now fucking look stupid because I can go back and dig up your post complaining about XYZ anime game and their art style, and now you're complaining that the game that you got, you fucking doesn't have an art style. I mean, honestly, the people asking for this shit, I think they know. I think it's the usual suspects, the ball and gun gamers. Y'all don't play shit else. It's just 2K, Call of Duty, maybe some Fortnite, normie ass games. Y'all ain't ready for that. You're not gonna. Some motherfuckers not gonna like me saying that, but that's what it is. That's what you are. But hey, that's all I gotta say. I've yapped enough. It's been what 16 minutes. I gotta edit this shit together. So hey, I'll try something for the Monster Hunter video, but I'll see y'all.